All right. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for joining me for this free audio masterclass. Hopefully, you can hear me loud and clear. Matter of fact, I am going to check and see if my volume's working because I just tried recording a moment ago live and I got a couple of notifications saying that you couldn't hear me. So I'm just going to check really quick just to make sure that I do not go any longer without volume. So give me one moment. I guess in the meantime, you can let me know if you're joining me live or you're watching the replay. Let me know how you're doing today. And let me see here. Okay, there we go. All right, so it looks like I am ready to rock and roll. Thank you, Yali, for the heads up about my volume. So this was going to be an audio masterclass, which it still is. So the screen that I'm sharing with you is just the notes, so I can stay on track. So you can most definitely just listen and you don't have to watch the video or the presentation if you don't want to. It's just my notes. You can definitely take a look if you want to. So what we're going to be going over is social media mistakes that repel dream clients. So before you can go to the point of attracting the right people, I'm talking about your dream clients to your coaching, consulting, or healing business, there are some things that you shouldn't be doing that will definitely rub people the wrong way. It will most definitely repel your dream clients and destroy your credibility. And every single day I see so many people using social media the wrong way. And the mistakes that I'm going to be sharing with you today are a common occurrence on Facebook, Instagram, and other social media platforms. Since I use Facebook and Instagram as my main place to position myself, generate leads, attract my dream clients, I'm going to be talking about those two platforms since they're my main platforms. However, any social platform, these mistakes are still being made, and I want you to avoid them. And if you're making them, of course, I will share ways of what you can do to turn things around, because every single minute on social media, like spent destroying your credibility, you might not even know it. And this is why this training is essential, because I used to make plenty of mistakes when it came to these things that I'm going to be talking to you about today. And I didn't even know it. I didn't know that I was destroying my credibility. I had no idea that I was repelling the people that I wanted to help. So like I said, these mistakes can be responsible for destroying your credibility, loss of traffic to your websites, loss of leads, loss of sales, loss of making a difference in people's lives. So today we're going to go over major mistakes that repel dream clients and that ruin your reputation in an instant. And if you find that you're practicing some of these mistakes, like I said, do not worry. Do not worry. I got your back. I got you covered, because we're going to go over these things, solutions to these mistakes. And if you're not making these mistakes, good for you. You're going to be ahead of the game, and you're going to reduce your learning curve, and you're going to continue to build a strong foundation for your brand, your business, and also your position as a person that's influencing other people, transforming their lives through your gifts, like how you help people through your business. So just to let you know, as soon as I stopped making these mistakes, business got easier. The intentional stuff that I do on Facebook and Instagram got easier. It was so much easier and more enjoyable. Like, I never really use social media before, just for leisure, and I never used it like that. Like, only use it for business. Like now I use it, to stay in touch with family and friends, but mainly I use Facebook and Instagram for business. So growing my social media following got better. And this has been the same thing with my clients, because anyone that I work with, I go over these with them too, because I work with new people that are just new to not new people, but people new to the online space, and people that are established. And it's always important to cover this, because of course you want to make a difference in people's lives, but if you're doing things that are repelling your dream clients, it's very counterproductive, right? It's counterproductive. So this is what this class is all about. Me paying it forward, passing this valuable information over to you. This class to help you correct any mistakes that you're making, so you can use social media as your main lead source as your business. Today, I've been in business for 10 years, and when I first started, social media wasn't the main lead source, but that's how things are now. It's so easy to connect with people from all over the world, especially the people that you want to help through your online coaching, consulting, or healing business. So social media is a great place to have an endless stream of leads, clients, people that you can connect with and collaborate with and expand your network. So it's essential to know what these mistakes are so you don't make them. So if you desire to help a lot of people, be known as the go-to expert in your niche, and earn a good amount of money doing what you love most, of course, it's crucial not to destroy your credibility. So here's the thing. Usually a common thing that happens on social media, especially if you're new or you're not new, you've been posting content on social media, but you're not getting results. It could be because the content that you're creating is just a never-ending pitch fest. Like I said, I've been here, done it, never got the results that I wanted. So I had to tweak the way that I was showing up online, the way that I was posting my content on social media. And of course, I know that you're excited about whatever you have to offer, because what you have to offer improves the quality of people's lives in some way, shape, or form, right? And that means a lot. That's a big deal. So you have to remember that excitement of posting, like just making posts with just selling your stuff without context is definitely turning people off. So it can be mighty tempting to create posts about your product or service for your existing contacts on Facebook or Instagram. So here's the thing, like with your Facebook profile, maybe a lot of these people are actually your friends and family. Like for me and my clients, like I encourage them to grow their network. Basically, there's buckets that I like my clients to use, I guess, to stay organized and intentional about who they're contacting or connecting with, I should say, connecting with on social media. So on Facebook with my profile, how I like to do this, I have one bucket that's my existing clients or past clients. I have another bucket of people that I've collaborated with or potential people I could collaborate with. And then I have a third bucket that are made up of people who are potential clients. They fit the bill, right, of people that I want to work with. So, and then I do have a fourth category, which is my friends and family, but that category is very small compared to the other three. Like I think I have almost 5,000 quote unquote friends on Facebook. And of course, majority of them fall into the first three buckets. They're either existing past clients, they're either existing or previous people I've collaborated with, or people that I may collaborate with in the future, and then people who are potential clients. So this is how I was able to grow my contact list on Facebook. And this is how I recommend my clients do the same, especially if they're new to the online space and they've been using Facebook, to literally stay in contact with their friends and family, and they don't have a network of people that they could collaborate with. And it's pretty hard to position yourself if you're not in front of people who would most likely be your dream clients and customers. So anyway, the reason why I'm sharing that with you is, like, even though you may be growing your Facebook contacts like that, or even your Instagram contacts like that, you got to remember that no matter what, people aren't on Facebook to see you sell your stuff every day, not without context. Like I said, there's a right way to invite people to enroll into your offers, and then there's a way that isn't very effective. It's not very effective at all. And like I said, I've tried both ways. I've done it the wrong way, or ineffective way, I should say. Ineffective way and an effective way. And the way that I do it now has been highly effective. And it repels people, but you know who it repels? People that are not my dream clients or customers. So this is what I want for you. So if you notice that the post that you've been sharing on your profile, now your business page is something else, because here's how it goes with our Facebook business pages now, is that the organic reach is pretty low unless you're sharing a lot of video content. And that you have the right people following you. Like, the people that are following you can't be anyone, or like your page, I should say, like your business page, can't just be anyone. These need to be people that fall into those 3 buckets that I shared with you earlier. So with your business profile, the way to get organic reach, for the most people to see your post on your business page, video content is the way to go, right? Whether it's live video, or you upload video, right? And I've tested this out. Like, I created a whole new Facebook page. It's now Solo Line Marketing with Stacie Walker. My original business page, Stacie Walker, have almost, I think, 15,000 people that follow that page. However, a majority of them are not my dream clients. So my page is not as engaged as it used to be years ago, because I've evolved with the type of people I help. And plus, there was a time period when I was just wanting anyone to like my page. They weren't the right people. They weren't the people that would most likely be my clients. So that's why I started a whole new Facebook page. And since I've started it, I think I have almost 100 people. And the most engaged posts are my videos. Like, that's what gets the most reach. Like, people who don't even follow me see my videos. All right. So I wanted to get those 2 out the way. So I'm like, if Facebook, the way that you should be doing Facebook is sharing your value on your personal page. Like I said, it can't be a never-ending pitch fest. You've got to do this in a very specific way, and I'll share that with you in a moment. And then your business page, which, yes, it's good to have your business page, because later on, if you want to run advertisement, you need a business page to do that on Facebook. But you can also share your business page content to your profile, just to let you know. Anyway, the point of me sharing this with you is, like, on your profile, your business page, if you are just selling your stuff, like just promoting your stuff, like, say, hey, you can have a post like, I have this program, here's a link, buy it. Just something just very short, cut. There's no context to it. And I see a lot of this going on. And usually these posts don't get much engagement, right? From what I've seen from my clients, random people that I thought about, connecting with on Facebook. And I've even tested it out. tested it out and even made the mistake of doing this early in my earlier years. And those posts never really got engagement. So you may be experiencing this. So I want you to imagine this for a second, especially if you're wondering, like, why is this not working? How would you like it if you went to a party and every person you encountered said, "Hi, I'm so-and-so. Do you want to buy my blank?" Right? Or do you want to know how I make money for home? For those of you who have received DMs from people that work in MLMs or network marketing. Just imagine, just putting yourself in your dream client's shoes. If you're doing that, think about how many other people are doing the same thing. It gets pretty annoying after a while. And imagine like going to an actual party and people coming up to you and just saying, "Hey, would you like to buy this?" Or, "Hey," nothing about you, nothing, not "Hi, how you doing?" or "My name is." It would be pretty weird, right? Pretty weird. So just think, like, every person that you approach, because you want to socialize, right? You want to socialize with people at a party, right? But if anybody that you're going up to is just saying, "Hi, me," guess what happens? You're going to get turned off. You're going to be annoyed. You might even leave the party, right? And this is exactly what a ton of experienced network marketers, even coaches, consultants, and healers do all the time on social media. So if you're approaching people like that on social media or anywhere, or on social media, Facebook, Instagram, stop. Absolutely stop right now. You got to remember, your existing contacts on Facebook are not there to have your product or service shoved in their face every single day with your post. All right? And don't get this confused with selling in a very effective way. There's nothing wrong with you selling your stuff. It's the approach that will definitely turn people off. And you got to think, you don't talk like that in the real world. So why would you do that on social media? We got to remember that we have to treat social platforms as a place to socialize. We can never take the social out of social media. So you, as a business owner, as someone that wants to transform lives, you have to, of course, position yourself in a certain way, right? To where you are magnetic, where people are coming to you. You're not chasing people. How would it feel for you to be able to log into your Facebook or Instagram app, or even check your email, and you have, appointments booked on your calendar? You have people in your DM saying they're interested in working with you because you've positioned yourself in a certain way on these social platforms to where you are desirable, you are magnetic. This is what you want. That's the type of results that you want, right? Who wouldn't? It just makes life easier. I know that a lot of you started out thinking that you had to chase people in order to sell your stuff, and that's not true. You want people coming to you, which is also known as attraction marketing. But I want to go beyond attraction marketing. I want you to position yourself as a person who influences people in a positive way, that moves them, that makes them think. And this is how you should be positioning yourself on the social platforms, which means this is a leadership position. You are a leader. It doesn't matter what your offer is. People are looking to you, right, for guidance and for help. They're looking to you for direction. So you positioning yourself in a leadership position is totally different from being the slimy salesperson, right, that chases people. You want to be the hunted, right? Not hunting people. You want to be the hunted. You want people coming to you. So first things first is focus on building relationships based on trust and value. And all good relationships, business, intimate, family relationships, best friend relationships are built on value and trust, right? And trust is something that cannot be rushed, right? I mean, no matter what you do, you could stick your product or service in somebody's face all day long, but if they don't trust you, they're not going to buy from you. And this is why relationships need to be put first. And this comes from a place of service. This comes from a place of you giving and not coming from a place of get. So it's a total mindset shift when it comes to you being able to attract your dream clients to you and not repel them. And, you know, trust has to be earned. And that's why, as a business owner, it's so important for you to learn your sales cycle, right? Which means that how this goes is that you're going to be generating leads. Not all of those leads that follow you or interested in you are ready to commit to enrolling in your offer on the spot. It's going to be a very small percentage that is ready to do that. The larger percentage of people are going to be people that you need to build a relationship with trust, right? So, and this can take anywhere from 30 to 60, maybe even 90 days. It really depends on what you have to offer. So you have to make sure that you're consistently providing value, positioning yourself as the person who can help your dream client or customer. So the content that you're creating must be valuable educational content, right? This is the majority of the content that you're going to be sharing on social media, along with engaging with the people that are resonating with the content that you put on there. So your post must educate people about things that are relative to your or relevant to your offer. Like, you don't want to just post anything. And I already went over this with the last couple of trainings that I've done in the group about what type of content you can create that can attract your dream clients to you. So I'm kind of doing a little series on how all of this works together. So if you're in the health, like, here's an example. If you're in the health and fitness industry, you could create a blog post or a Facebook Live video about the 5 ways to get rid of your belly fat in 30 days or less. Instead of, maybe if you're in the health and fitness industry and your actual product that you sell is like maybe some diet pill or something like that. Well, instead of just posting something online that says, hey, I have these diet pills, buy them for $5.99, here's a link. That's not really going to captivate and draw people to you. But you creating a blog post on 5 ways to get rid of your belly fat in 30 days or less. Those 5 ways could be like things that you've actually done, like exercise, maybe a certain foods that you're eating, and then one of the things included in there would be your diet pills. But you're packaging it up in a way that's not only going to educate people, but most likely that's going to build some trust. That's going to position you as someone who knows what they're talking about, right? So always think educational content relevant to your offer when it comes to your post. And the educational content, like how I like to do it, educational content, and then also lifestyle content, which could be snippets of your life. It could also be sharing a story, maybe a story that is relevant to your offer, that the story's about maybe someone that you worked with, or somebody that you worked with, or the story could be your story, but it's relevant to whatever you're offering, right? Because people love stories. We've loved stories since the beginning of time, and this is a great way for people to learn more about who you are, what you do, who you stand for, and how you help people. So this is how your post will stand out from everyone else selling or promoting a similar product or service. This is where your unique twist, right? Your personality, right? Your brilliance shines through your post, because when you create content this way, when you have posts this way and show up online this way, you're going to be different from anybody else. You're already different. That's your advantage, is that you're different from everybody else. So don't blend in with everybody else, right? Showcase your brilliance and your unique angle, because that's the thing that's going to help you shine like a bright light in this crowded space of Facebook and Instagram, right? People will be magnetized towards you. You got to remember, you're not just your business, you're more than that. So that's why it's important to share some lifestyle content with that. People want to know the person behind the product or service, right? Especially in our industries, whether you're in the coaching, consulting, or healing industry, people want to know who you are, because most of you have high ticket offers. Most of you work one-on-one with people. And even if you don't work one-on-one with people, there's some type of environment, whether it's a group program or a mastermind. People need to trust you to know that you're going to stand for them, that you're going to be there for them, to guide them, to get them the transformation that they're looking for from working with you. So it's so important for them to know who you are. Gone are the days of you hiding behind a logo or whatever. It's you being front and center so people can trust you. So yeah, people are definitely interested in the things that you do outside of your business. Like there's 3 things that I love to share all the time. Places that I've traveled. I love the great outdoors. Moved to Colorado because it is absolutely beautiful out here. I share milestones of my son because I have other clients. I have connections that are mamas too, and that are building their empires. And then the third thing that I like to share is my animals. I'm not only a mom of humans, but I have animals, right? I have my fur baby. So those are 3 things that I like to share on social media for people to get a snippet of who I am in my life, because that just creates more intimacy between you and the people that you want to help. So as you see on the note, it says follow the 80-20 rule. That means for every 5 pieces of content, 1 should be like straight up promotional content. What I mean, like how I like to do things now, is I'd like to provide some type of valuable content first, and then at the bottom, which would be my call to action or the next step for the person that's resonating with that post, is to either book a call with me or to download some type of free resource or to enroll into one of my programs. So I like to provide value first and then sell. Now when I am doing a sales campaign, I do have a post that's just strictly all about the offer. But not every single one of my posts on Facebook or Instagram is not just about my offer. I go deep, right? You have to go deep into your content, because remember, people buy based off of emotion first and then logic later. So there is a psychology behind selling. So this means that you cannot be lazy with the content that you post on social media, especially if you want to hit a certain income goal, especially if you want to make a difference in a number of people's lives. Maybe your goal is to make a difference for 20 people's lives this year or before the end of the year. Well, you've got to think of different ways in order to reach that goal. So people buy based on emotion, not logic. So the content that you create should hit their pain points and then also their desires, right? You should know what your dream clients pain points are, like what they're struggling with mentally, physically, and emotionally, and also what they desire mentally, physically, and emotionally. All right. If you don't, and you need help with that, you can book a call with me. I'll have the link, and it's just a free 30-minute strategy session. It's no obligation to enroll in anything or nothing. It's just for me to help you get more clarity on how you can be more effective with marketing to the people that you want to attract to you, so you can help them. So, like I said, there is a science behind sales and marketing. So you must learn how to write effective sales copy, or hire someone, right? Or you hire someone to do it for you, right? And even if you could hire someone, you still need to know exactly what your dream client desires, what they're going through, what, you need to be able to communicate this clearly, because if you don't, there's going to be a disconnect, and you're going to be repelling potential clients. So the mistakes are not building relationships with people, right? You must intentionally build relationships every single day. I spend about 2 hours every day. Well, actually an hour. I spend 1 hour, 2 hours total, but one of those hours is creating content on Facebook and Instagram. And I might not use that whole hour. I allot an hour a day. And then for the second hour, hour 2 is for engaging with people on Facebook and Instagram. So I try to create a balance, because you just don't want to post content without engaging with people. Some of you have just been throwing your post up on Instagram and Facebook, but you're not engaging with anyone. You're not, especially with the people that can help increase your visibility, especially with the people who would most likely work with you if you paid attention to them, right? You got to remember, your dream clients, they want to be heard. They want to know that you understand what they're going through. They want you to know that you understand what they want. And the only way to be able to do this is to actually build relationships with them. There's no shortcuts to this, ladies. I'm telling you, there isn't. People buy from people they know, like, and trust. And building relationships is a great way for you to better understand the people that you want to help. This will help you create better products. This will help you create better services. This will help you create better offers. Because I know at the end of the day, you want people to get results. When people get results, that means that you're going to make more money. And it's as simple as that. So building relationships cannot be rushed, and it's just something that must be done all the time, every day, consistently in your business. There's no way around it. No way around it. Here's another mistake. Second mistake is misusing Facebook groups. Now, me as a Facebook admin, since I have my own Facebook group, I really don't spend time in anybody else's Facebook group. Now, I do support my existing and previous clients. I might check in on, see what they're doing. But for the most part, me personally, I am not spending time in Facebook groups. I focus on building my own community. So this mistake is for those of you who actually go into Facebook groups to try to land clients and customers. So a great way, here's some great ways to misuse Facebook groups, is don't provide any type of value. And you got to remember, Facebook groups, they usually have rules, and you must respect those house rules. All right. I mean, it's like going into somebody's house. A Facebook group is literally going into somebody's house. And if you don't respect their rules, you can get kicked out, or you can lose your credit, ruin your credibility. That's what I was trying to get out. Ruin your credibility, right? And repel people that would actually be a good fit with working with you. So providing value and being helpful and interacting with people in those Facebook groups is essential. That's the way around that. Now, for those of you who have your own Facebook groups and you're not getting results, the same thing applies. You must provide educational content. And I already did a training about Facebook groups not too long ago. I'm turning that into a self-study. That'll be available most likely by next week. So if you're interested in, I guess, enrolling in that self-study, I'll give you details about it later. But it's a very helpful self-study. It'll help you monetize your group no matter what size it is. Oh my goodness, the third mistake is spamming your contacts. Now, this happens to me. It's been happening to me a lot more lately, and because of this, I've been screening like the type of people that I accept friend requests from. So if you are only friend requesting people to turn around and invite them to your Facebook group, turn around and invite them to check out a product or service or something, then you're burning bridges one connection at a time, right? Remember, people do not want to connect with you for you to turn around, a minute later, 5 minutes later, to invite them into your group or to invite them to and buy one of your offers. I mean, you don't even know that person, right? You don't even know if they're a good fit for your group. You don't want just anybody in your group. You want people that are going to actually be your dream clients and customers. And it's hard to know if that person is actually a good candidate for your group or one of your offers unless you actually connect with them, see like what they're struggling with, if they're struggling with anything. This is where people try to make a shortcut. They think that this is a great effective way, and it's not. You're actually burning bridges. I mean, this is something that's talked about all the time. So if you are connecting with people just to get them in your group or to sell something to them right away, you're making things harder, right? The way to actually not spam your contacts is just to treat them like human beings. You'll be amazed at how many people are going to actually be curious about who you are and what you do. They're going to check out your post. They're going to check out your post. They're most likely going to be checking out what you have to offer. But if not, that's okay. You connect with somebody, you're providing valuable content through your post. The right people will resonate with those posts. So there's a whole strategic way to do this, and it's very effective, and you don't have to be forcing someone, or I should not forcing someone, but pushing, right? Pushing someone to join your group, pushing someone to buy your offer. You don't have to work in that energy. All right. Now, I do invite people to my group, but I usually do it in the form of a post, right? And people that are actually interested, they're the ones that will join. So there is a way. There's just an easier way to do things, all right? The fourth one is not providing value, only selling. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with selling, because selling is service. You've got to sell your business. But if you're not providing value, positioning yourself as the expert, then that's a big mistake, right? I mean, you're basically growing a movement of people that love what you stand for, and it's hard to do that if you're just selling and not providing any type of value. Remember, the amount of your bank account, how much money you make, is equivalent to your value, like how valuable you are perceived in people's eyes. So keep that in mind. If you're not hitting your income goals, that means that you're not providing enough value. And if you feel that you're providing enough value and you're still not hitting your income goals, there's a hole somewhere in the content that you're sharing, which is why I'm offering an opportunity for you to get on a call with me so we can see exactly what it is so you can fix it and start trying another way to do things, because what you're doing is not working, obviously, and you need another set of eyes to help you see where's the disconnect. Another mistake is not positioning yourself as the expert. I already shared during the last master class like what this could look like, and this is you literally being the teacher and your target audience, the people that you want to work with, being the students, which means that you need to educate them not only on how you're going to help them, but you need to educate them on, or not educate, I should say communicate that you understand what they're struggling with and what they desire. And you can definitely do this in a way that positions you as the expert. Like I do this in the form of these weekly classes, these easy weekly classes. And then I also do it outside of this group. Every couple of months, I host some type of free training series. That's a great way to position yourself, providing free educational content that's relevant to your offer, because anybody that's resonating with that content is a good candidate for whatever offer you have. So positioning yourself that way really makes it easier for you to enroll people into your offers. Next thing is not qualifying people. Now I know it's tempting because I've done this before, where I would just work with anybody and everybody under the sun because I wanted to make some money, right? I wanted to make some money, and that was a big mistake because the price was far greater than the money that I received. So if you're not qualifying people, I'm talking about you're not qualifying people to join your group. If you have a group, you're not qualifying people as far as like who your connections are going to be. And I already shared that with you earlier. Like the only people that I connect with, they've got to fit one of those categories that I mentioned earlier, right? And you don't want to just be selling your offer to anyone and everyone, because your offer is not for anyone and everyone. So you must qualify people so you can make sure the right people hear, see, or listen to your message, right? So you must qualify. Not everyone's a good fit for your offer. Like I qualify people when they apply to have a session with me. I qualify people when people want to join my group. I know when I built my first group, I didn't qualify people. I had anybody and everybody in that group. And you know what was going on? I wasn't making the money or the impact that I wanted to make because I wasn't qualifying people, which meant that it was repelling my dream clients because I wasn't qualifying people. So you want to make sure you qualify people. Saves you a lot of time too. Next thing is you're not building your email list. I've already gone over this, that if one of the biggest mistakes, rookie mistakes that I see from online coaches, consultants, and healers is they're not making list building a priority. They're not moving people off of these social platforms onto their own email database. And this is what the people in your niche that are making the money and the influence and impact, this is what they're doing. They're moving people off of these social platforms into their own email database because those people are most likely the most qualified to enroll in their offers. So that should be your number one priority on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or Snapchat or Twitter, wherever, LinkedIn, any of these platforms. Since you do not own these platforms, they could shut them down any day. Any day Facebook could shut down, or maybe there's a glitch going on to where you can't connect with people on social platforms because Facebook's not working. Well, if something happens like that, that's okay. You got a database of people who are your following, who are people that are most likely going to be buying your products and services. You can connect with them anytime you want because you've built a database of people who are potential buyers. Next thing, you're not selling and you're only providing value. Now, I see this quite a bit too. A lot of you are just assuming that people know what you have to offer. No one's going to know what you have to offer unless you tell them. I'm pretty sure some of you don't know that I have, I have several self-study programs, and you wouldn't know it about them unless I told you about them, right? So I make sure that I don't only provide value, but I sell too. So if you're just providing value and you're not directly asking for the sale, like you're not inviting people to enroll in your offer, you're not telling people about the offers that you have, then you are making a very big mistake, because never assume that you're following, or the people that follow you on social media know what you have to offer. Okay. Let's see. Not building your community. All right. This is a big mistake, because for online coaches, consultants, and healers, here's the thing. It would be so much easier for you to build community. And I'm not talking about just a Facebook group. You can build community by building your own database of people on your email list. You can build community through, your Facebook page, just a place where it's a safe place. It's like a place for your dream clients who aren't your dream clients, or who aren't your clients yet. They're your dream clients, but they're not your clients yet. A place for them to gather, right? Because usually when you create a space for people who know, like, and trust you, it is a great way to not only provide support for them in so many other different ways, but it also helps you learn more about the people you want to help. Like I said, it always comes back to how you can better serve them. So creating a community, whatever that looks like for you, like I said, it doesn't have to be a Facebook group, but usually that's the easiest way to build community. But another way is your email list, because that's your community. It's a database of people that are interested in what you have to offer. They're interested in the value that you provide, and you can stay in contact with them. So building a community is essential, especially if you want to make a big difference in people's lives. Another mistake I see all the time, oh my goodness, and I was guilty of this, and there's nothing wrong with this, but it's how much you're doing it that is the mistake, is only sharing other people's stuff. So this could be you sharing your colleagues' content, maybe favorite quotes, or videos, but you share a lot of that, but you're not really sharing much about the value that you can bring to the table. You must provide value, your own value to bring to the table, because this is how people will take you seriously. This is how you will position yourself as the expert in your niche. This is a great way to increase your credibility and visibility. And also it helps you increase your confidence for you to post something of value that's relevant to how you help people. That's a major confidence boost, because that's saying that you mean business. So like I said, there's nothing wrong with sharing other people's stuff, but it's the volume. Like if you share more of other people's stuff than your own original content, then that is a big mistake. And it's an easy switch, right? Just focus on providing educational content that's relevant to your offers. All right, so those are the mistakes. And those are a lot of them, and I could even list of several more. I really could. So here's what I want you to know. Like if the content that you're sharing on social media, like it's not getting the traction that you'd like, you need to be crystal clear on like how your offer can remove the pain, struggle, or problem of your dream client, what they're experiencing right now. Like your content, the content you're sharing must stand out from the rest. You must be communicating your unique methodology, the process that you take people from that you want to help from where they are right now to where they desire to go. Also, you must be able to communicate like what their life could look like after they get the transformation from investing in your offer. You must be communicating this on a regular basis. So if you would like help with this, please book a call with me. It's a strategy session. It's a free session, 30 minutes, $750 value for free. That way you can get some one-on-one guidance from me so you could figure out exactly what moves you need to make now in order to get you to where you want to go. So I'll leave the link above in the description box. I know I covered a lot today about these social media mistakes. I'm pretty sure you could be making one of these, and if you want to tighten up on the things that you're doing on social media, the kind of content that you're providing, or even if it comes to your marketing, if you're not clear on how to market effectively to hit your income goals, let's chat about this. Like I said, you're under no obligation to buy anything. I want you to walk away with a very unique plan to get to where you want to go, whether it's to hit your income goal or you want to get that offer out there, right? I mean, some of you may be hesitating to put your offer out there because you don't have some clarity on some things, and that's what I can definitely help you with. So that is it for today's training. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's see here. Hey, Jamie. Hey, Yali. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, hey, Anna. So I appreciate y'all joining me today. If you have any questions about anything that I've gone over today, just let me know. Just let me know, and I'll be more than happy to help you. But there we go. Those are the mistakes. You know which ones you shouldn't be making. If you're making them, stop it. Stop it right now because I want you to make an impact in people's lives. You know, you don't want to lose the people that you definitely want to help. And like I said, these mistakes, I know you're not intentionally doing it. It's just like what you don't know, you don't know. Like it took me a while to realize I was making these mistakes, which is why I want to share it with you, because sometimes we learn these mistakes from what we see other people doing and we might assume that it's working. It's something that works when in all actuality it doesn't. So yes. So if you have not listen to this from the beginning, listen to it, and then if you'd like to book a call with me, book the call, because my goal is to make a difference in a lot of women's lives before the end of this year to help them move their businesses forward. So this is my gift to you. All right, ladies, thank you so much. Y'all have a beautiful day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.